Off we go. Hiking and snorkeling adventure. Boat number 1, boat number 2. All here.
I know. Overexposed.
Leaving from Graham's Bay or Graham's Place. See that one, Anchorage. All ready. Woohoo! Wow. Each hour is done. People are having a mellow morning and we're just crashing their little, get together. Gorgeous waters. Probably gonna take a swim here later. Woohoo! Wow, we're on the way to the waterfall and it is so very cool here in the forest. Right now, we've approached the stream and we're about to cross it. Wow, you guys, this is so wonderful. I'm enjoying this hike. It's amazing. Look where I am. In the middle of the stream, reaching up to the waterfall. Nature is just astounding. So lush. Out of a dream. We can see the waterfall now. Oh wow, what is wet. It is cool in the forest, but it's also steamy and humid, so we are drenched. Alright, let's conquer this cascada.
Uninhibited track.
And 3, 2, 1. Oh! Cascada. Waterfall. We made it. Nice. Well done, group. What a team. First few ones are here. And the others are gonna follow. Beautiful. People enjoying their time at the waterfall clearly. And the men are just standing there next to each other, posing for their ladies who are beating, snapping them while they conquer the waterfall. We stand there under this shower, this force of nature, and I was there too. Some of our fellow rally people are still on the way. They haven't made it here yet. We're waiting for the second batch of the group.
Why don't you walk in and walk across? I'll video you.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Wait.
It's already filming.
It's filming you. Okay.
SSL. Conquering the waterfall.
Valentina, right there.
Here.
Yep. Now turn around and have a seat right there. Sit down. Sit right where your foot is. Sit down. Put your head back.
Okay, so we're just leaving the island of Guanaja. It's been a really cool stay. We just finished filling up diesel, water, fuel, everything at the gas dock. Just heading out this narrow entrance here. You can just start to see it unfold here between the reef over there and the reef there, and there's just a little cut right there. So the pathway right through is right there. Time to go. So we're just gonna go out here a little bit, and then I'm gonna round off and start heading west towards Roatan.
Yay!
Next Honduras island, here we come. Should be a downwind sail today. Fairly light, but maybe 12 to 15 knots. We'll be running downwind, just gonna put up the jib, so.
Just a jib.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can average 4 or 5 knots maybe. That'll give us a 4-hour sail. If it goes
Very
much,
slow for the lady.
yeah. But we got 6 hours of daylight, so
She can go much faster.
if we give us a 4-hour window, that gives us a 2-hour allowance if we need to make up some time motoring. So it should be a nice afternoon on the water. Might even put up the chairs and just sit on the bow, who knows?
I would love that while sailing. Haven't done that yet. Chilling on the bow while sailing. Well, I'll be down for it very much. Whoa. You little monster. Yes, it's you I'm talking to. I was chewing on something.
Yeah, as you can see, we're running wing on wing because we're pretty much dead downwind on our route. We were heading out to sea a little bit because the wind is just a bit south of east at about 14 to 15 knots. So right now we're only getting about 9-10 knots apparent. That's enough to keep us going dead downwind. I had us on a port tack first, kind of reaching, but it was heading us out to sea a little bit, and the jib was starting to collapse as I wanted to come more downwind. So I thought I'd throw a preventer on the main, which I've done there. Autopilot's handling it well. The winds are stable. The seas aren't too bad. We've only got, you know, maybe 2-3 foot seas at most right behind us, so not a big deal. But it's getting there. We're still averaging 6.5 knots going dead downwind. It's going to take us up closer on the shore, so you'll see that Roatan's going to come up on our starboard beam, and then we need to veer off to port again. That's when I'll put the main back over on starboard side, and we'll go on a port reach all the way back up. And that should get us there sometime around, yeah, hopefully around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Find our way into the new anchorage, see where we're going to put in for a little while, and go from there. But so far all is good. We've just got the one boat ahead of us, which I think is Tintamar, but I haven't looked close enough, so I don't know who left before us earlier this morning. And we've got another boat behind us, which you can see probably right there. And that is, I believe, that is Endless Summer, which is the other Jeanneau 51 that has been in the group with us as well. So they left about the same time, I think, and they're doing the same thing, as you can see, kind of on a downwind run, wing on wing. So far a beautiful day and a beautiful sail. Doesn't get much better than this. Perfect day of sailing.
We're sailing in Honduras.
That is blue. Holy crap.
Just got to blue Roatan. It's deep blue.
Well, we are arriving in Roatan, and that water is amazing. That's like a really, really deep sapphire blue, like you don't see very often. But yeah, it looks amazing. I always said the water here is really, really nice. Very clear. The whole island is very deep surrounding it. There's no shallow areas or anything like that, so of course it's very good for diving and everything. So there's a few things we're going to check out here, but we are just starting to arrive. So we're about 3 miles offshore from destination and going to pull down the sails soon.
Let's get there first.
Almost, yeah. Yeah, we should be pulling down the sails within about 20 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, we're still doing 6 knots even with a reef in the jib, so not too bad at all. We made it early. I think it's only, what time is it? yeah, it's only 1 o'clock, so we're even earlier than my original forecast, but we've been sailing along pretty good, averaging about 6.5, 7 knots the whole way, straight downwind. Very comfortable, very nice ride. So let's see what comes up next. So far so good. It's a narrow entrance.
It is.
Bottom came from 1,000 feet up to like 50 feet, just like that. Okay, I think we're through. We're just cut through the reef here now. That one on that side. We got the boats all up ahead. Oh yeah, I see the fishing boats they're all talking about. It's very deep here. This is like really deep for anchoring.
How deep is it?
It's still over 56 feet.
Pretty cozy anchorage, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nice and small.
If the bottom were a little closer, it would be even better.
Fishing boat called My Dad. Just over there. Okay.
Bottom. So drop right here. So just arrived Roatan, got the boat all anchored and situated, and got our new friends. What's your name, sir?
Warren.
Warren?
Warren, yeah.
Warren and his son here, and they're coming by with some fresh fish, so he's just going to carve us up a nice fresh snapper. Got a red snapper, we're going to pick that up of him, and that'll be dinner, maybe tonight, tomorrow night, something soon. Trying to find a sharp knife. Our knives aren't exactly the best shape right now.
It's a pretty knife. But
We need to get a good sharpener.
Oh, this one's better.
That better?
Better?
Yeah, this one is better. So which part of the U.S. you guys from?
None. I'm from Canada, she's from Italy.
Oh, Italian.
You guys from Roatan?
Yeah.
Around here?
Yes.
Yes.
You
Is
speak
he your
good
son?
Yes, ma'am. You
boy?
speaking good English, though.
Thank you.
She speaks English, French, Spanish, Italian.
German.
German.
You're not from Montreal, though, buddy.
Me? No.
Those guys are very hard to make it with, eh? Those guys from Montreal.
So would you guys catch the most around here? Red snapper?
Red snapper, wahoo, mahi mahi.
Mahi mahi. Nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you catch any? Do you catch any? No.
Not yet.
We sell and buy, you know?
You
We
just
buy and sell.
ah, okay. So you're not fishing. You're just
We buy them from our
you
cousin.
buy it from the fisherman. Okay.
Yeah, just fresh
So
little.
you've never caught a fish yet?
Yes.
Oh, you have. Oh, okay. But we were told all those fishing boats now are not operating. The big fishers boats just behind us.
Yeah.
Like it's not fishing season at the moment. It's like closed for how long? How many months?
5 months or something?
Next month, no?
What up? Oh, the fishing. You guys don't want lobster, right?
No.
Yeah, the boat then will be going back on the bank in July, I think.
We would like lionfish perhaps, but in the next few days.
Yeah. Okay, forget it, I'll go bring for you.
For now, we'll take this. Should be delicious. Yummy. It's a raccoon. Hey. Oh, you're so cute.
Come.
Oh. What's his name?
Rocky.
Rocky? Hi, Rocky. And he's gone. Oh,
It's a bit shy, isn't he?
That way, right there in meat.
What does he eat?
Banana cake.
Banana cake. That's not bad. Hi, Rocky. Is it a yummy snack? Oh, yes. Looks very yummy. You're so cute. So we're here at Hole in the Wall. And it's a great spot. We just arrived in Roatan today. And we're anchored at Jonesville, which is down there.
Just so I can get back on board.
Where those clouds are. So it's a very short dinghy ride. So of course we're having a few drinks with our fellow cruisers from the OCC rally and from the OCC Suzy 2 rally, and yeah, enjoying our first few hours in Roatan. We left Guanaja, which is a very special place. I really loved it there, to be honest. Hard to beat, but I'm pretty certain we'll like Roatan very much too. Looking forward to exploring it the next few days. So, Saturday, 2 p.m., Jonesville, Honduras. Here I am out exploring, and this is our anchorage. You see some of the Suzy 2 rally boats there, including ourselves. And here's the ocean. So I'm just out on a little afternoon hike and want to check out the neighborhood. And I just happened to stumble upon a hell lot of plastic ending up on the shore. Where do you think that comes from? That's what we consume recklessly. Sadly, it's all around us. Check this out, plastic everywhere. So much garbage. Really, plastic bottles, containers, cutlery, everything of any kind just winds up here. It's very sad because this is a beautiful island. Roatan, Honduras, one of the Bay Islands, our second stop in Honduras. It's filled with beauty of nature and fantastic diving and snorkeling, lovely beach spots. It's a fairly big island. I think it extends around in length about 40 to 50 kilometers, and in width it's about I think 7 or 8. So you know, there's a lot to see, a lot to explore, and yeah, it's just sad to find all this trash, you know, washing ashore. It's in our oceans and then ends up in our water streams. So yeah, now I'm on my own doing some more exploration, but this time on land. Let's see where I end up today. Really breathing the best air today, walking by the ocean like this. Well, while living on a boat, that's not very difficult to do. But the wind picked up this weekend, which is why we're spending a couple of more days at the current anchorage, where we're very safe and protected by strong winds. So we're going to move further along this coast, or perhaps even move to the north shore of Roatan just after the weekend when these winds go by. The west part of Roatan is known to be a lot busier, more touristy, a bit more hectic perhaps than the east, where it's all about nature, it's very laid back. But both sides of the island are interesting. There are fantastic dive spots everywhere. Roatan is very famous for it. So we look forward to seeing as much as possible for sure. So now I'm walking on this little off-road just aside, just alongside the Tunnel of Love. No idea where I'm going, frankly. No idea. Okay, I'm going to be walking back along the way I came from. I love the wind today because you don't realize just how hot it is. Well, I don't know how many degrees it is right now, but without this wind, I doubt I'd be in such good shape.
Buena.
Mira. Oh. Oh.
Ella ya le tomó una foto.
Este es un video. Es un video. Es un video. Oh.
¿Qué?
Ah.
También,
El gato también.
¡Hey, gatito!
Hola, gato.
¡Kiko! Él se llama Rosie. Tíralo al mar, mire que en la noche lo quieren tirar al mar. Mañana mi papi lo tira allá al mar.
So I'm busy here fishing with his kids. Well, actually, no one is fishing really because they're not catching anything at all. Hey, kitty. Hola, pescador. ¿Hay pescado? No, hay nada. Hay nada. ¡Qué grande! Wow. They're already done fishing. They were fishing for maybe 5 minutes, and now they're done. They're on to something else. They're gonna go on some trip or something, leaving me here. And the fishing gear obviously was abandoned behind. Whoa. Put it away. And look who we have here. Captain Rick. Just arrived. Woohoo! Bye guys! Ciao! Hasta luego!
You're my wonder, you're my eyes. Keep me home show me this world in such light. Never thinking about tomorrow, just tonight. Never thinking about tomorrow, just tonight. Every step is tied to what we dream. When all we got is you and me. Every step is tied to what we dream. Oh, and all we got is you and me. Through the tempest, through the storm, we'll run amidst the thunder while it pours. Won't ever stop and doubt our way. Never thinking about tomorrow, just today. Never thinking about tomorrow.